Hello and welcome. I am Marisan Kyosuke, you can just call me Kyo, and welcome to the video series where we go through every character on HoloCure version 0.7, every character in alphabetical order, doing stage 5 using the little challenge of Halu 5 and Mono Weapon. If you want a longer explanation, feel free to go check out the first video of the series where I played as Aki Rose. Otherwise, enjoy. Tsunomaki Watame, her weapon is the Tsunomaki harp. It plucks the harp to create a sound around self. And then special is Watame beam. Fires multiple beams in all directions to deal rapid damage. Alright, little silly sheep. It's Fantasy Island. We don't need no prisms. Alright, guys. So none of these things, they don't really matter. You'll see in a moment. Borderline, nothing wrong. All nearby targets receive a debuff, where they take damage equal to 95% of any healing received by that target at 10 haste. I don't know what the haste is for. So you heal, they take damage, right? This is not affected by Beetle, as far as I know. Watame Night Fever. All healings increase by 10% per character level. Every 15 seconds, heal 25% max HP. And increases speed by 60% for 10 seconds. So you get a little burst of speed for a little bit. That's not important. You heal for 25% of your health. And you get a ton of extra healing proc. And lastly, have a nice day. 175% of any healing is shared to all nearby targets. Any heal amount is stored on targets. And if the total heal amount is greater than their current HP, the target is saved. In other words, they have an invisible bar that heals them up towards their current HP, and then borderline nothing wrong hurts their health down to change their current HP, turning into your double tapping with heals. But in sense, neither scales off of your skill damage, it's just purely based off of healing. We don't need any damage at all. We don't. This Raven's Feather, trash. Halu, the best. We're happy with Halu. HP, oh, that's gonna be amazing later. I actually kind of feel like I have to take it now. We'll just take it now. If we see HP, we have to take it. It is so important. We might be taking all of that. Who knows? Actually. Are we even taking enough damage? Get out of here. This is the main weapon item right here, by the way. But we're not ready for that. We're taking Halu. Uber Sheep. Because it scales off of haste, we can get more heal triggered. Oh, we're taking full meal now. Full meal doubles all healing. One level. We're done. Look at that. The entire world just popped. We will not be taking Idol Costume. We're going to take Halu. Boop. We will take Halu. We do not need Stamp. Actually, we did want that. Whatever. That's fine. Beetle doesn't do anything. Focus Mask, 10 haste. Ooh, haste. Not really helpful. Overall. We actually did want the tiara. Whatever. We do what we want. We take Uber Sheep. That's basically all we actually need. Theoretically also, item-wise, I should have taken the health pot. But that's not really necessary. Defensive-wise, like, headphones is enough. Honestly, we don't need to level up our harp, but I'm just gonna anyways. The little bit of damage it does helps us out. We could use Nurse's Horn in order to like make sure it's basically our boss killer. We get a boss near us, we explode in HP, everything dies, and since everything dies, we get a billion little triggers, and that is good. Do they crit? I don't think they even crit. Get this out of here. And our last item could just be like damage reduction. It would have been haste. Because we have headphones, so we don't really care about literally anything. Maybe probably... I mean, we could run Bandage instead. It'll give us more max HP. Technically, it'll give us heal triggers. Haha. We have to be, like, injured for it to trigger. I was thinking Breastplate because we can actually punch things, and that'll give us DR. And DR is really strong. Which are the two? DR or Bandage? Did we delete Bandage? I don't think we deleted Bandage. We'll level up Uber Sheet for now, though. While we think about it, I think I do want Bandage just to have the max HP, honestly. Oh yeah, Watame Beam! Hey, we do have Bandage, let's go. So this is like healing that doesn't really matter, but yeah. Eat burger, everything dies. We'll punch this guy. Rawr. And get some healing back. Rawr. Yeah, we'll get the marking stamp later. That's really gonna help us kill these bosses. Yep, Uber Sheet. We need a ton of haste. I do really wish we picked up the haste item, but whatever. Ooh, we can stamp. This is our defensive choice. It lowers everything's, what are we doing? Bandage? Sure. It lowers things' attack, so we're able to survive more. And once we get a bit of haste, that'll be super helpful. Nom 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 nom. Alright, we're gonna level up. Headphones? Sure. Anyways, this is... The sheep goes out for a walk on the beach and does borderline nothing wrong. She's just running around eating burgers. She sees a burger fall from the sky and she eats it. And while she listens to her music and frolics along, and there's nothing happening around her. So the harp awakened fires a piercing drill that targets toward a random target that deals 100% damage. Wow, look at it go. We're not. It doesn't do it. It doesn't actually do anything for us, really, but we like to think it does. So, yep. This is us. We're just on a walk. We've got headphones on. Burger. Ace. And that's it. Hey, stamp. Wow. Sure. That helps us go blip blip faster, so we have more chances of applying our our flower before we run into the enemy. But we're not worried about that. Especially later. Especially later, when we have, like, max HP. I mean, oh, look at this healing. We don't need this. We'll max out our weakened stamp for now, but we do need to make sure we grab the marking stamp, because we do have issues against bosses. They just have too much health. Attack up does actually nothing, basically. Well, I mean, it would help this thing. Watame Beam! Ooh, burger. Movement speed's helpful. Oh, look, we maxed it out. The nurse's horn. Oh, solo stamp. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Nom 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 nom. I've eaten it. We don't need that thing. Actually, so pickup range would be nice, huh? Whap whap. Whap whap. Whap whap. Whap whap. Yeah, you know, things just kind of die. Crit rate? Nah, that does nothing. All we want is... I still want a HP hold, I think, here. Because, you know, so we have kind of a bell curve on the haste for Uber Sheep. Uber Sheep pretty quickly hits 3 seconds. And then I think it, like, gets as close to 2.5 seconds as possible, but it can't actually beat it, I think. It's kind of what it feels like. Ow. Dude, there's just EXP absolutely everywhere. I do want pickup range. Let's get pickup range. It's so everywhere because we just like eat a burger and things die off nearly off screen. Ow. So it's really hard for us to pick up everything. Ooh, haste. So what are we healing for? I mean, it's really hard to tell. But I see like 260s, 270. And then the damage is like 270 as well. Like, well, there's our marking stamp. Yeah. Hooray. Yeah, we just run around. The silly part is, now that I think about it, there's a better food. We could actually be running the double burger food. So that we get twice as many burger drops. There we go. You guys want to know something else that is super silly? I think Watame can also just do a weapon build. I think this thing does enough damage. And then she just has like self-sustain, so she doesn't have to worry about it at all. Doesn't have to worry about healing, it'll just happen. And then you build full damage and you just delete things. Abuse picky, because more health means when her passive pops, it does kill things. I don't know what we're doing. We're actually looking for her main stamp still. The best stamp on her. And you'll see when I get it. I don't want to spoil it yet. I think I've spoiled it in a previous session before. So I want to save it for that. Save it for after we find it. Oh yeah, right. There's another synergy we have right now with the marking stamp. Is that because we're using Nurse's Horn. We go blah blah, something gets marked and just randomly dies before everything else, giving us a heal trigger, which may just start a train of kills of something dies to that trigger, so therefore everything gets died to that trigger. Pretty silly. Oh, burger! Oh, nom nom. Nom nom nom. That is all. Ah! Beam! And yeah, if you really wanted to, like, just run only Uber Sheep as your heal. Uber Sheep and full meal, sorry. And full meal. Full meal is super important. And then run all damage reduction. You can do that too. That's another perfectly viable build. And you can use... what's it called? Breastplate in order to deal damage. You just slam your face into enemies. And you, like, really don't care. Oh yeah, Watame works for Couch Potato as well, by the way. Grab the limiter and burgers, and you're done. Well, crit. Let me just grab crit. Crit doesn't do anything. Speed. I mean, sure. I mean, I guess we're hitting things with our blimp blimp, but damage-wise, our heals, none of our heal triggers can crit, so Ooh, haste. So crit's not all that useful. Gotta keep reminding myself of that too. Burgers! So many! I mean, yeah, we could do this, right? It does some damage. But this is one of the goofiest characters in this game at this point. The healing meta, except she has a full AoE weapon, so you don't even have to aim. Axolotl. Wait, that didn't heal me. What the heck? Still waiting for that stamp, though. We didn't take the other stamp, so it's possible that we won't ever see it. We didn't take Tiara, I mean, so it's possible we won't see all 22 stamps this run. I mean, it's always possible, even with the Tiara. But hopefully it doesn't take too long. I don't think I ate it. No! Pick up range. Ah, I got stuck on a wall. I actually got stuck there. I'm not convinced the heal damage is actually triggering on her. So when things take 95% of the heal as damage? I don't think that's actually triggering on marking stamp. So it's just our harp. We need a bit of more controlled environment to really tell. Ooh, we got a 1000 heal in there. Aha, there we go. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Look at these supersonic rainbows. Oh, yes. So here's the best stamp on Watame by far. It's the RGB stamp. It is so good. You see it RGBing super hard in a circle, leaving inner rings of each color. Aw, man. Absolute perfect addition to the headphones. And then we get some of this going on. Meow, 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 meow. We get some love-colored lasers going on. Do you guys get the reference? Ah, don't sell that. Kind of sleeve it. Actually, do you guys get the reference? It's a Marisa Kirisame reference. She has a giant laser beam that is rainbow colored with a white center. And then she calls it love-colored Master Spark in the early games. She calls it different things throughout the series, to some degree. Knockback sounds pretty sweet, by the way, but nah, no need. Doot doot. Yeah, we can sell everything else. We have everything we'll ever need here. Goes with the Disco Knight as well. Alright, we're fighting. We need to get our mark on to work towards actually killing this thing. "15 seconds to kill the boss." You know, that's fine. With marking stamp, even. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Actually, the funny part is since how long... There's essentially, what, 3 factors to how long a stage takes. 1 is how quick you click your level ups. 2 is any slowdown that you might get in case your computer's core CPU can't keep up. I think. Maybe something else. And then 3rd is how fast you kill the final boss of the stage. And since these are both dead level. And since that's all that matters, the weapon build is actually probably a faster build than this one. We'd be using a lot less level 5 items. We'd be using... we'd kill bosses specifically faster. So... And it's actually, like, theoretically possible that we'd be killing more? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. We wouldn't be killing more. But... regardless, that's a funny thing to think about is clear speed. Actually, when I was going through gacha-coing every character in the game, back in 06, version 0.6, what I ended up doing was playing the top deck. I call it top decking. But there's a new achievement in this version, which is just use... Wait, was that this version? Or was that last version? Here's use only the top selection on the level up. And I was doing that as just like a mini little, like, silly way to, like, very quickly choose what I want to level up in order to speed up all my runs by, the, you know, the up to even, like, 10 minutes faster. We almost spend 10 minutes in the menu. If we're taking our time leveling up. So, it was actually, like, quote-unquote, you know, getting bad builds, but, like, if you're just doing stage 1, 2, 3 normals with maxed characters outside of Gachakoi, then, like, because you get your, like, 20 ranks and all of the upgrades in the shop, characters are pretty good. So the normal stage 1, 2, 3 is, like, not that bad. So you could just run full whatever the first item gives you. I was also doing that because I was bored of Bone Bros as essentially the best collab in the game. I think nerfs-wise, what it got was, first off, it is a multi-hit weapon, I believe. So it got the multi-hit weapon nerf. And then Bone Bros, the collab, also got its hit count limit reduced, so it can only hit... Each shot wasn't full piercing anymore. And so the weapon got really bad. But before that, it was insanely good. Wow. We could use that, and it wouldn't change anything. Teehee. But, so I was bored of just, you know, rushing that down on every character. Which is why I was doing top decking, which is picking the top level up. But also what ultimately led me into mono weapon. Because then usually you're building more around the character skills. So you end up with silly builds like this one. Where are all the burgers? Up range. Burgers, please. Burgers? Everything just explodes. Oh wait, we need to get our RGB back. I gotta say, forgot to say it earlier, right? Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it, whichever. Probably enjoyed, but... Going into 2025, jeez. I'm glad we don't say the years like, oh, we're going to the year 2025, right? We leave that for people who are doing, like, dramatic readings on trailers and stuff like that. In the year 2025. But even then, in the year 2025, right? So they're both equally dorky sounding. Don't particularly like the 2000s when it comes to how to say the year name. I miss saying it's 1990, you know? 1985. Stuff like that. Don't know why it comes off better to me. But we've got our own little fireworks with Watame here. Bloop bloop. Oh, we got attack up. Why did we get attack up? Yum. 1400 heal. Plus a little bit more. So, like, yeah, the character's DPS is way less than a lot of characters. But, like, who cares? We heal, things take 1,000 something damage, and it's super funny. We build all defense and healing, and who cares? Makes the game super easy. We aren't, you know, the strongest character in the game. Or anything, but we are a very easy character to play who destroys everything. And maybe in a way that does make them one of the best characters in the game. Because she can handle it. She survives and kills. We can couch potato. We can aggressively run at burgers. With limiter and stuff, we can just make burgers all come to us. What do we want? Haste? Or am I thinking about that? We don't need damage. Ow, ow. Ew, almost 2,000 in there. And the more health we get, the more it goes up. Beam! Heal. Which does mean tomorrow the final character releases of this series. I cannot wait to play that character. We're so close. So close. Alright, what are we going to do? We are going to ditch the weaken stamp. Because I want to keep my RGB while fighting Pecodom. So we like it. I like it a lot. RGB. RGB. Pick up range. Because she doesn't do that much damage, honestly, DPS-wise, so we'll out-heal her without even trying. In fact, beep, we'll just stand here. Hugs. This'll take a while. Owie. Beam! Do what we can. Eat as many burgers as we can. See, look at that. Pecodom, terrible DPS. So as long as you have a lot of health, she becomes pretty harmless. If you don't have too much health, we'll insta-kill you. Because she does burst damage. Alright, yeah, we just look like 60 in that one salvo, so. Alright, guys, that was Watame doing borderline nothing wrong. She just had her headphones on, she went out, eating burgers, out on the beach, and that is all that happened out here, guys. Alright, I hope you guys have a happy new year. We will see you on the other side with the final character. Take care, guys. And there's the clear. Thank you all for watching, and please come join us over on YouTube or on Twitch at twitch.tv/marisankyosuke_TV, same name as this YouTube account. Would love to have you. Come chat and say hi, or just lurk. You don't have to talk at all. And of course, blah blah blah, like, comment, subscribe if you don't know already. That's how all YouTube content creators get discovered eventually. So, other than that, take care. Bye-bye.